Welcome back to more Pokemon X. Last time we got started, assisting Looker. Okay, good. Fine. We're fine. I was worried for a second that I had saved in the bad part of Lumiose City, but no, we're fine. Come on, Citra, I just updated you. Well, no children here. Wait, do we have to talk to Looker before they spawn in? I think we might have to do that. South Boulevard, beside Restaurant Lena, North Boulevard, across from the Gillette Stand, across from Lumiose Station, besides Cafe Stay. Okay. Let's do it. Start our search on South Boulevard. If you were hoping that the post-game, like, story stuff would take you all around the Kalos region, you're mostly gonna be here in Lumiose City. You really get to know the city, though, he says, spending the last stream getting completely lost. There you go. I really hope this doesn't continue happening. Also, your Pokemon are level 53. What are you doing? Not fighting the champion. Lie. Nope, we're staying in. Ah, of course it has sturdy. And we got the flinch. Nice. Oh, and avoided the slam. It's Igglybuff. Level 55. Oh, come on. I'd like to apologize because it was not playing this bad last week. And I'm really hopeful that it's just, like, caching everything. Hello, Rapidash. Who gave this child the level 53 Rapidash? Her team is surprisingly okay. It has the basic trio of fire, water, grass, so... And then this guy has Spiritomb, level 56. Okay, I can maybe understand, like, having, you know, a little girl have, like, a little pet crab. Maybe, like, a pet horse because, you know. And, like, catching a bug in the forest. That's all fine. Who gave this child a cursed dish? Who gave this child a Spiritomb? Oh, right, I should be reading this, but nah. my assignment is to befriend Mimi. And to do that... yeah. Kool-Aid. I've received a tip from the children. Also, I'm going to start reading now. I judge it most important, and it may be of use to you. Mimi apparently doesn't like being petted by strangers. It is imperative that you check the alleys where Mimi is known to stroll around. To be precise, across from the Galette stand, across from Lumio Station, right next to Cafe Triste. The entrances to these alleys are all found on North Boulevard. Au revoir and out. I wish you luck. So we have our assignment. North Boulevard, check the alleys, don't pet the thing. Not here. Something is across from Lumia Station. One across from the Galette stand. Nope. Not here. And one right next to a cafe. Oh, hello. We did it. You gotta dance. Oh, Kool-Aid, well done. Mimi seems to have taken a shine to you. Awesome. Kool-Aid, are you wicked or what? How'd you get Mimi to like you so fast? Thank you, Kool-Aid. You've proven your worth as my partner. Well, friend of Mimi, problem solved, all set. It's time for you to graduate from life on the streets and join the Liquor Bureau as my assistant. Okay, I'm ready, as long as Mimi's with me. I'm pretty curious to find out what a detective does. Ha, a detective is a hard-boiled kind of person. Kool-Aid, let us make our way to the Liquor Bureau with our new assistant. Wow, so this is the Liquor Bureau. Sure is warmer than the alley. This is gonna be great, huh, Mimi? Please, make yourself comfortable. From today on, you will work here as my assistant. And you may live here as long as you choose. I seem to have forgotten my manners. Pardon me for not asking your name. What do you prefer to go by, or shall we stick with friend of Mimi? Who, me? I'm just Emma. Nice to meet you. Emma, is it? Indeed, a pretty name. Ahem, the case of the kids in the alleys is now closed. With Emma staying here instead, kids will stop making the alleys their second home. Kool-Aid, I'll send you a message on your holocaster the next time we get a case. I look forward to it indeed. Emma and Mimi. I was absolutely right to invite them to stay here. Truly genius, no doubt. What I don't know is if enough work will appear to keep food on our table. I guess I'll roll up my sleeves and concentrate on my mission. This is what it means to be a hard-boiled detective. Two steps out of that alleyway. Kool-Aid, it's me, Looker. I want to talk to you about something important. Could you come to the Liquor Bureau, please? That's to do it. Onwards with case 3. You're here, Kool-Aid. That's good. I need 30 seconds of your time. No more. It's about our new friend, Emma. Ever since you started living here at the office, I've detected some signs of stress in her. This has caused me to worry. What do you think, Kool-Aid? Could it be that there's something wrong? Probably not. Of course, of course. If my partner says nothing is wrong, then indeed nothing could be wrong. I was a little worried that living in a strange place and studying all day might cause her stress. But my concerns prove untrue. It's just like a grim detective such as myself to see mysteries and everything. So, I've never played this game in a language other than English. I can only assume that in Japanese, she speaks English. Oh, what have we here? One of our fair city's famous tourists? From your manner of speaking, madam, I deduce that you have traveled far indeed. I am Looker. What may I do for you? My dear lady, I'm so terribly sorry, but could you speak a bit less quickly? From what I can gather, it seems this lady has been given sore offense. And do you know why that would be, Kool-Aid, my friend? Well, thanks to my gift for languages, I've traveled all over the world, you know. It seems she's highly offended that she's come as a guest and not yet been offered tea. Yes, case closed. Which means, my friend, I must make haste to obtain the requisite tea. Kool-Aid, please keep our guest company until my return from this vital mission. I'm home, Mr. Looker. Oh, Kool-Aid, welcome back. Is Mr. Looker out? And who's this old lady? If we keep going like this, then Kool-Aid is going to be totally lost. And I don't feel like opening up the trash talk with this old lady again. Hey, Mimi? How about it? Do you think you could help us out with your power? Is this Mimi's mystical power? Somehow you can hear the strange woman's thoughts in your head. It seems she feels sorry for saying rude things about Looker and Emma. The real reason she's so troubled is that her precious Pokemon was stolen. She doesn't think highly of the insulting woman, that's for sure. Seems she's still worried about the stolen Pokemon. She was walking to the train station when it happened. A man sneaked up behind her, and then he stole her bag. The woman did her best to chase him, but he got away. Seems Emma has some idea of who the man might have been. Now return. My apologies for the delay. I have obtained the finest quality tea, since our guest obviously has exquisite taste. Oh, Emma and Mimi are back as well. Yes, excellent timing all around. Emma, have you introduced yourself to our visitor from a faraway land? Oh, what have we here? Mimi, are you happy to see me come home too? Why, I wondered if it would ever happen. I've won over the hard-boiled Mimi. Mr. Looker? This old lady here says her Pokemon was stolen. I guess the thieves are still in Lumia Station. What's that? What's that you were saying? Then it wasn't tea that she was after. But I bought this fancy, expensive... No, never mind that. Let's focus on what's important now. Come, my friends, we have a case. Just a minute, Mr. Looker. What is it, Emma? Didn't you hear her Pokemon have been stolen? You must get them back at once. I'd bet anything that the guy who stole this old lady's Pokemon was part of the Lumiose gang. They're rough types, you know. If we stick our noses in, that means a battle for sure. Pardon? Whom? The Lumiose gang? Yeah, so let's drop it, okay? You know, the old lady was talking trash about you while you were out. She ain't nice. It's not worth having a great big fight to help a person like her. No, Emma. That is not on! If you see someone in trouble, give help. If you see a Pokemon in distress, you help. That is the policy of the Liquor Bureau, and it does not change. No matter what this person may have said about me, it does not change what we do. Now, wait here, please. I must go to Lumiose Station. Mr. Looker? Kool-Aid, help Mr. Looker, please. He doesn't even have a Pokemon. He once said something a long time ago he had a Pokemon. The partner that was always with him, but they were on a case, and I don't know what happened, but his partner didn't make it. If he tries to stand up to the Lumiose gang without a single Pokemon on his side, he doesn't have a chance. Oh, please go help him. You're his partner now, aren't you? Don't let him go alone. Oh, Kool-Aid, thank you. Lumiose gang is always somewhere on the platforms at Lumiose Station, up on North Boulevard. I think you're powerful enough to face them, Kool-Aid. But be ready for anything, just in case. So this is where I thought the Looker stuff started. I was wrong. It doesn't start at the train station. How are my Pokemon doing? We're fine. I guess I'll go ahead and open with Quagsire. Wasn't on this platform. Indeed, hold that thought. I'm not here to pick a fight. Instead, I have a simple request. Return that tourist's stolen Pokemon. What do you mean? I cannot accept your challenge. You got it in one. Words are no use here. I'll have to go. Later I'll return and... Oh, Kool-Aid! You've caught me making an enormous fool of myself. It is as they say, the Great Looker has no Pokemon of his own. I can do nothing to restore the stolen Pokemon to that tourist. Oh, really? Open with a flying type? Ugh. Electra, that one's on you. So my reason for streaming on a Thursday, which isn't when I normally stream, is that yesterday, Chase and Demo decided to stream until, like, 1 a.m. their time. They made it to 12:30. I think that was like 4.5 hours or something. So they're rushing to get to the end of Fire Red Leaf Green, and I want to make sure that I'm ready to move on to Crystal right away. Electric grew to level 70. And the last grew to level 71. Pangaro. I think Doomslayer will be able to handle this. Okay, or not. Bouffalant. Oh, this one's for you. So, I guess I should explain a little bit about why I've been off schedule this week. My reasoning is because real life. There was stuff happening on Monday, and then stuff happening yesterday that I had to be there for. So I couldn't dedicate a block of time to streaming. Tomorrow doesn't look like it will have anything like that, and I'm saying that now with full hopes and expectations that that will not change. So we should be able to wrap up Pokemon X by tomorrow. And I guess in the event that I do clear this within an hour and a half today, I'm just not gonna stream tomorrow. Crocodile. Oak really needs more EXP. Thankfully, leftovers should cover Sandstorm. problem solved. Demon Slayer level 71. Stop it, all of you! Emma! Stop it, I mean it, and return those stolen Pokemon. Oh, put a sock in it. I said up front, don't count me in. You went ahead and called me boss without even asking what I wanted. I decide for myself. Now back off before I really lose it. Right, well, enough said. I'll let it go this time, but you need to say sorry to the lady you stole from. And to Mr. Looker, too. Ahem, of course. The Pokemon shall be safely restored, so let's call it water under the bridge. And case closed. Cheers, Kool-Aid Emma. Let's return to the Liquor Bureau. Okay. Oh, I forgot something. Wait 30 seconds. Hey, folks. It's your wish to be friends with Emma, is that correct? When people behave with evil intentions, I cannot turn away and lightly forgive such. Especially people who do cruel and thoughtless things, for example, stealing the beloved Pokemon of other trainers. However, I believe, no, not just believe, I know, people and Pokemon are both capable of evolving. And so, if you give your word and honor not to ever lift a hand in cruelty again, then you may come by the Liquor Bureau anytime to visit Emma as her friends. Mr. Looker... Let us now return, back once more to the Liquor Bureau. Mr. Looker, I'm really sorry about what happened earlier. When that woman insulted you, I just saw red and I... If you learned something from it, that's all I need to hear, Emma. But that is not what concerns me now. Imagine how I felt to discover you were the boss of that gang. Oh, it's just silly. I wasn't in the gang for real. I had a big fight with them one time, and after I took them down, they figured I was their boss. It was all their idea, not mine. Well, it's a lad from the gang. You're here for a visit already? Good. You can drop that sir business. Call me Looker. That's excellent. Deciding to change your course in life is more than an evolution. It's a mega evolution. There's no substitute for honest work if you want to make a difference in the world. Hey, Mr. Looker? What is it, Emma? Mr. Looker, you said there's no substitute for honest work if you want to make a difference in the world. But I don't do any work at all. You asked me to be your assistant, but I've never done any work the whole time I've been staying here. All I've done is learn things from you. Is that really enough? Is it really okay for me to be here? These are good questions, Emma. You've been learning non-stop since you came here, have you not? Learning is a very important work at any age, and especially for you now. Continue to pour your heart into your studies. You have no need to worry. But, Mr. Looker, we're always here in the Liquor Bureau, and there's almost never any clients. Are Mimi and I just getting in your way? I mean, you went and turned down taking money from that tourist lady. Be straight with me, Mr. Looker. I'm asking, really, if it's really okay for Mimi and I to stay here money-wise. You have no need to worry. One would expect that a hard-boiled detective have savings set aside, indeed. Yes, indeed. Looker's savings are as lofty as Sinnoh's own Mount Coronet. Perhaps you've not met up with Mount Coronet in your studies yet, Emma? I ask you to leave such worries to me. Your part is to study hard so you can become my trusted assistant. Deal? Good. Hey, Mimi? Mr. Looker said we didn't need to worry about anything, you know? But I just don't feel like we can keep depending on him like this forever. He lets us stay here for free and pays for all the food we eat. So, I think I need to do something. Thanks to Mr. Looker, I can read now, right? And I've seen signs all around town for part-time work. The signs say it's easy work and anyone can learn it. Maybe even I can do it then. I'm going over there right now to ask them for a job. What do you think, Mimi? Really? I will say out of any Looker side quest, this is definitely the most heartfelt. Kool-Aid, it's me, Looker. I apologize for the interruption, but could you make haste to the Looker Bureau? There's a bit of a situation. I could use your help. Actually, before we do... Looker's top secret journal, the XX day of the XX month. Emma's been going out more and more often. I find it worrying, not knowing where she goes. Is this perhaps how a father feels? The XX the day of the XX month. The young people from the gang came by to tell us that they've secured part-time work. I've never worked within the community safety department, but even I do feel quite moved to see young people turning their lives around. Ah, Kool-Aid. Thank you so much for your time. I need 3 minutes only. Emma's on my mind. Recently she's been running off somewhere on her own. And often. I was hoping to ask her to watch the office for me today, and once again, nowhere can she be found. It even seems as if she didn't return here last night. Her friends from the former gang seem to be on the straight and narrow, so I hope this is not anything bad, but... What's this? A Holocaster clip? We bring you a special bulletin. Late last night, an intruder broke into the Lumios Museum and damaged a painting. Museum staff say that security is very tight and breaking into the museum is impossible. The culprit remains at large. Did you see that, Kool-Aid? Where trouble goes, Looker must follow. I am on my way to the Lumios Museum to begin my investigations, most urgently. It's straight to the scene of the crime for us. Or, wouldn't it be nice if that were true? But I actually have an appointment soon that I can't possibly miss, so I'm stuck here. I hate to ask this of you, but I need you to start the investigation without me, Kool-Aid. I'll be counting on your keen eyes, Kool-Aid. Go at once to the Lumios Museum on North Boulevard and get to the bottom of this mess. Yes, sir. Before I do, though, I need to hit up the North Boulevard Pokemon Center. Which was not this way. This is a cafe. There, there is a Pokemon Center on North Boulevard, right? And I just missed it? There is. Here we go. Right across from the museum, of course. Hey kid, listen to this. You got some timing picking a day of all days to come to the museum. Or are you here because you heard about what happened? Someone left some crazy graffiti on a piece on the 3rd floor. Some kind of depraved criminal, I guess, sabotaging a historic and valuable artwork. Thanks. Yeah, entry is free. They really must make a lot of money off that guide. Also, who was... I'm the museum director. May I ask you a question, young man? When you behold this graffiti, what feelings rise up within you? Do you feel the value of this glorious work of art has been affected? Does it seem too sullied to you? Not really. Yes, I can appreciate that. Allow me a further question. Do you think this graffiti itself is art? Is it worthy of similar regard? Yes, I see. The truth is, I feel the same way you do, young man. And the violence of these lines, the dark humor with which they seem to scorn recorded history, defying its conventional narrative. It forces me to think, is this not art also? Is this statement truly a crime? As a museum director, I cannot say such things publicly about what most consider the ruination of a great work. The problem is what to do now. Trying to restore the original work may worsen the damage. I think we'll have to leave it as is until we can decide. I suppose if news brings curious citizens like yourself to our doors, that's something of a silver lining. But who could be responsible for this shocking work? This looks like a door, but it's not a door. We have another special bulletin. Pokeball thefts are rampant in Lumio City. A thief strikes directly after Pokemon battles when trainers let their guard down. These crimes are thought to be the work of a single individual, but reports on the subject's features vary greatly, so authorities are struggling to identify him or her. These crimes are occurring in back alleys and in other places where there are few people around. Residents of Lumio City should exercise caution. It's me, Looker, Kool-Aid. Would you kindly return to the Liquor Bureau post-haste? Yeah, it was right by the Bureau, okay. Kool-Aid, have you seen the news? The purloining of Pokemon continues. It is unforgivable. We have not closed the case of the museum, but when you consider how many are suffering, we must pursue the culprits. I have devised an absolutely amazing plan that will bring an immediate solution. It will be a sting operation. It appears the criminals are targeting trainers in places where there are no witnesses. If that is indeed the case, then we can simply bait a trap and wait. First, the victim will go to some deserted location and act lost. The criminals will think they found an easy mark, and then they will surely reveal themselves. All the reports say they like to challenge the victims to battle before stealing their Pokemon. That's when we'll get them. Right when they're distracted by the heat of a Pokemon battle. The backup who will be hiding and watching will appear and help take down the criminals. Indeed, what do you think? It is not without risk, but it's quite the best plan we have. However, the plan will never succeed without you, Kool-Aid. Esteemed Kool-Aid, aid me in this. Many thanks. I knew I could count on my partner. Now as to our assignments, there's little to decide since you are aware that I have no Pokemon. Your role is therefore to play the victim in our little sting operation. I will conceal myself in the shadows and watch my opening to strike. Keep your Pokemon ready to spring into battle when the criminals appear. I ask myself how to draw these miscreants into approaching us. What we need is a place in this bustling city that is a little deserted, perhaps. A nice, neglected alley is exactly what I have in mind. Come, Kool-Aid, the game is afoot. Let us begin the hunt close to home. The nearest alley is opposite the Galette stand on North Boulevard. Go quickly, Kool-Aid. I'll be right behind you. Okay, it looks like you've arrived at the back alley. Kool-Aid, inspect the area. The culprit may be in hiding close by. I am maintaining a lookout near your position, but use every precaution. Hello, ma'am. Excuse me, are you perhaps a trainer? If you have a moment, how about a little battle with me? I am just itching for a good battle. Let us begin at once. We are challenged by a suspicious summon. Opening with Jellicent. Okay. Flare Ogre level 71. And you're about to send in Volcarona. Yeah, we'll last deal with that. How wonderfully strong. Oh ho ho, you have some wonderfully strong Pokemon. I wonder, young man, if you won't consider giving them all to me. Stop right there! Obstruction detected. Process jeopardized. Relocating hunting ground. What is that woman? She's no Pokemon, yet she can use Transform? Oh, what am I doing? This is not a time to stand around being shocked. In fact, this is a time to dash off in pursuit. The chase is on! Now, considering the direction in which she can and the angle... Kool-Aid, my brave friend, I believe she's headed for a valley beside North Boulevard's Cafe Triste. Please go ahead without me. I'll be right behind you, just as soon as I've checked this place for clues. But wait, 1 minute of your time. The Great Looker will restore your Pokemon before you go. Okay, looks like you've reached the back alley. Kool-Aid, inspect the area once more. The culprit may be hiding nearby again. We'll wait for an opening, and then I'll rush in too. Cautiously, Kool-Aid, cautiously. Classic precautions, and never go out of style. Hi, you're a trainer, right? How about a Pokemon battle? I can't wait to see which Pokemon you use. Let's have a great battle. Suspicious child. Opening with Whimsicott. I believe this thing is a fairy type. It is setting up Tailwind, but we have Poison Jab. Right! It used to be a flying type, now it's a fairy. Oak, are you okay? Granbull, another fairy. Nucleus. Alright, let's set up a future sight. Why Oak? Well, there's no way you're not going to play rough, so I'm going to switch into Flaro. Hey, Damien, how's it going? I'm doing alright. Thank you for the follow. Alaska Doll 72, nice. Mawile. Flaro, that one's on you. Right now we are progressing through Pokemon X Postgame. Done with Postgame, are you going to shiny hunt them? I'm actually not going to be playing Pokemon X when we finish up Postgame. I intend on moving straight into Pokemon Crystal with two of my friends who will be playing Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Wow, Mr. Trainer, your Pokemon are super strong. They're so awesome. I sure wish I had Pokemon like that. I could really do well with those Pokemon. In fact, hand them over right now. Not today, you crook! I won't allow it! Recurrent interference. She's run off on us again. Is she really not a Pokemon? I've never seen a human jump like that. Oh, what am I doing? There's no time to stand around being impressed. Now's the time to chase the culprit. Considering the direction she ran off. Brave Kool-Aid. Our goal must be the alley opposite North Boulevard's Lumio Station. Go ahead without me. I'll follow close behind you, just as soon as I've checked this place for clues. No, wait 30 seconds. How could I forget twice? Let me just restore your Pokemon before you go. Although, actually, you mentioned shiny hunting. I have a fun story about one time I was shiny hunting in Pokemon X. I was trying to get a shiny Turtwig. And I started it in high school. It took until, like, 2 years ago for me to hatch a shiny Turtwig. And it hatched on my birthday, no less. Okay, looks like you reached the back alley. Be of good cheer, Kool-Aid. She may have gotten away from us twice, but this time we'll get her. And I wonder, this miscreant does not seem like an ordinary human being. If you get into trouble, call me. Certainly, I'll come running. Kool-Aid, remember your precautions. This pain in my chest. Is this what a broken heart feels like? What is it? What has happened? Kool-Aid, my friend. Come now, young man, what has happened to you? It was over in a flash. I was training here in the alley when an enchanting young lady challenged me to a battle. And then she... What did she do? She utterly destroyed me. My heart was stolen by those brunette locks and the intensity of those glittering eyes. And then she took them, my precious Pokeballs. She took them by force. The memory is enough for me to start crying again. So we were too late. And where did this woman go? She went running off towards South Boulevard, I guess. What possessed that svelte siren? South Boulevard, huh? Kool-Aid, there's only one alley on South Boulevard. Exactly and precisely the same alley where we first met Emma and Mimi. Go at top speed if you please. I will do what I can for this poor man. And then follow as quickly as I can. Finally, looks like you've reached the back alley. Kool-Aid, she's trapped like a patrat now. According to our informant, this culprit is a young woman. She won't be able to fool us with her clever little transformations. We will not let her escape again. This time we will certainly catch her. Friend code for Friend Safari? I should have that somewhere. It won't show up here, because this is an emulator. But I definitely have my code. Actually, I'll just open up my DS and get it. My Friend Safari is water, by the way. I'll go ahead and throw my code in chat, why not? What? There we go. We will not let her escape again. This time we will most certainly catch her. We'll watch for an opening, and then I'll rush in too. I'm counting on you, Kool-Aid. Welcome, welcome. Step right up. I didn't expect you to show, but here you are. Let's get into it. That's right, no running away. Let's start. It's Persian. And you know what? We're gonna have the last take care of this. Wonderful. I want that Pokeball. You really do have some of the best Pokemon, so why not give up already and hand them over to me? Relinquish every Pokemon you possess. Cooperate or I will take them by force. Freeze! Pokemon Thief. I will not let you lay a finger on my partner. Do not obstruct me. I will eradicate you. Easy words, but not so easy to carry out. Even though I, the Great Looker, have no Pokemon, I yet have my fists. I am a trained expert. The outlook for you is dismal. Mimi? Why? Mimi, that woman is dangerous. Move away from her at once. This creature, I do not understand its process. Unfortunately this is an emulator, so I can't actually connect to the internet. So, yeah, sorry about that. How can this be? Why would our Mimi act so friendly to... It cannot be. It cannot be so. Obstruction. Eradicate obstruction. Mimi, watch out! Why do you protect this Pokemon? I do not understand your process. Irrelevant. Commence eradication procedure. Wait. Stop this, Emma. Emma? That's right. You are Emma. Is that not so? Mimi hates all adults. The only person it loves enough to make it jump for joy is you, Emma. I am not an Emma. I am Essentia. Essentia. You cannot deceive me, Emma. You may trick an ordinary human eye, but you could never fake the bond between you and Mimi. What is the matter with you, Emma? Why would you do these things? If you're in some sort of trouble, could you not have shared it with me? Emma, say something! Emma! Emma, what's wrong? Must discontinue. Emma! Oh no. Emma. Kool-Aid, forgive me. It seems that last hit got to me. Do you think you could possibly help me back to the office? Thank you for your kindness, Kool-Aid. Your help has saved me again today. Even the Great Looker can be taken down, as you see. The injury to my stomach, a mere trifle. Not a... painful. I may just pop by the hospital. It has been quite a busy day, in fact. Please, go home and rest yourself. Mimi, could you give this to Kool-Aid? I am about to embark on a dangerous investigation. I must venture upon this road alone, in order to preserve you all from harm. I will claim to be staying in the hospital and use this chance to slip away. My injuries may be worse than I guessed. But I must press on. I can't let this slow me down. Essentia. I know without a doubt that she is Emma. That suit she wears is most likely the doing of that man. The man I have come so far to hunt down. If I fail to find and stop him, my Emma might never... I have no choice but to beg the help of that despicable... Hello, Kool-Aid? It's me, Emma. I received this holocaster thing, so I thought I'd try sending a message. I hope it reaches you. I have something I want to ask you, so please come to the Liquor Bureau when you have time. Oh, you actually showed up. Hey, Kool-Aid, I was hoping to find Mr. Looker. I've been so busy lately that I'm hardly ever here anymore. Do you have any idea where he is? What? He's in the hospital? What's wrong with him? Now I'm even more worried than before. But I'd need more money to get to the hospital. Is it that time? I'm gonna be late. I gotta go, Mimi. We'll talk later, Kool-Aid. Please, pardon my intrusion. Would I be correct to assume this is the Liquor Bureau, and that you might be Master Kool-Aid? I'm terribly sorry to intrude upon you, but I have a request. But before we discuss the reason for my visit today, would you allow me to verify your strength, Master Kool-Aid? As expected, the confidence of a champion is unshakable. Please allow me to begin the battle at once. Braviary, so we're gonna have Electric take care of this one. Or not, okay. No, you really want to fight the last. Alright, I can respect that. Bird battle? Bird battle. Electric at level 71. And Oak finally hit level 70 and wants to learn Giga Impact. Nah, we're good. Yes, as I suspected. Your abilities and strength are without peer, Master Kool-Aid. Even I, a former admin of Team Flare, have no chance against you. Please forgive me for testing you. I am a mere servant, sent here by order of my mistress. She told me to measure your skill and to proceed only if I judged you to be able. Oh goodness, look at the time. My mistress is not a patient woman. If she is made to wait too long, the consequences will be severe. Please, Master Kool-Aid, you must hurry to Hotel Rich's royal suite at once. I believe this here is that hotel. Oh, look who it is. Hello. We can now use bargain power. I would assume the Master Suite is on the top floor. Hello, Malva. Took you long enough, Kool-Aid. It may happen that I have need of your services, but I expect you to keep in mind how valuable my time is. Oh, never mind. Just fight me. I can't possibly have a reasonable discussion with my emotions so inflamed. I'm burning up with rage. Enough for now. I brought you here for a reason. The first is the identity of the trainer called Essentia. In truth, she's simply a young girl called Emma, wearing a piece of special technology dubbed the Expansion Suit. The Expansion Suit was created by Dr. Zarosik. I can see that name means something to you. You remember him, I take it? One of Team Flare's scientists. This brings me to my request, young man. Make sure Zarosik disappears. I don't care how. If you need a reason, call it honor among thieves. Even we in Team Flare have our sense of pride. You may have disagreed with us, but we were doing what we thought was right. I won't let him sully our honor now. The hero of Kalos would hardly wish for that girl Emma to keep staining her hands with these crimes as Essentia. If you want to help the girl, you need to put a stop to Zarosik. And that I can help you with. If we leave now, we should find him at Lysander Cafe. Don't dawdle. Be ready to face death if you do. Prepare well if you want a shot at surviving. It's my headcanon that she was invited into Team Flare by Lysander as a way to keep an eye on the top trainers of Kalos to make sure he wouldn't be stopped. She would also use the income likely from the League in order to help fund Lysander Labs. Oh my, aren't you a speedy one? Score one for you. I do so hate to be kept waiting. Come on, I'll show you the way. You'll find Zarosik in the lab. It's a secret floor that only certain admins know about. You'll need to take the elevator. I'll just enter the special password on this panel here, and voila! Now you have access to the secret floor of Lysander Labs. You should find Zarosik and his Essentia there. The rest, I leave to you. The secret floor is the same layout as this one. You defeated Team Flare once, right? And this should be a piece of cake. Oh, and one last thing. Tell that partner of yours, tell that infuriating man. Yes, tell him I fulfilled my end of the bargain. And he should keep in mind what will happen to him if he doesn't do the same. Good day. It has been a long time since I've heard that cry. That caught me off guard. When I finally get around to Gen 5, I probably will use a Kling Kling on my team. If for no other reason than its cry being fantastic. If I'm right, the yellow one, yeah, it takes you back. Oh, right! It has Levitate! Okay, really? That's just rude. Especially since I'm just gonna switch back to the lass. Is where I have to make it. Yeah, it turns out, those gang members we beat on the platform all got jobs with Team Flare. Alright, who are you bringing out? Hidden power. Also, this Mandibus knew I had a Psychic type on my team and rolled for it with Whirlwind. Are you serious? That's not the right door panel. Oh, that's not right either. There we go. Wait, your strategy's parting shot, isn't it? Oh no, it's entrainment. Okay. Honestly, I'll take it. Flower Veil isn't really gonna do much in a single battle. Alright, Oak. Time to bring the hammer down. There we are. No, we're not gonna switch. Well, he was right. This wasn't an easy battle like last time. It was an even easier battle. Really? You can't interact with that paper? There we go. More than Emma has no experience as a Pokemon trainer. With one other choice, I'm forced to instruct her on all the basics. I've lent Emma my own Pokemon and I'm instructing her on the skills needed in a Pokemon trainer. However, my Pokemon seem only to wish to play with the girl. They show no desire to engage with battle. Their behavior is most puzzling. They've never shown signs of being particularly friendly, nor reluctant to battle. Their playfulness is a detriment to the trials. I'll have to control the suit remotely in order to have any chance of starting the trials in time. Finally, the trials are underway. The first trial is assigned to test the suit's physical capabilities. Using the texturing function, the suit has infiltrated the closely guarded art museum and left an insignia on a historical mural. The remote control function has worked without complications thus far. Emma shows no ill effects from her time in the suit. Her memory is blank. When questioned, she described her experience as taking a nap. Perhaps I will give her a bonus in celebration of the successful trial. Trials is the beginning of a key part of the expansion suit, the hacking cable I've installed called the Pokeball Jack. With the texturing function enabled, the subject battles trainers around the city. She then collects the Pokeballs from trainers she defeats, so we may use them in our tests. The results of the tests have been quite favorable thus far. However, these trials have not been entirely free from incident. Some apparent acquaintances of Emma's are proving to be a hindrance to our progress. Among those acquaintances is a boy who appears to be the new champion, but is not yet confirmed. We encountered a glitch in the remote control programming, and I lost control for a brief period. Fearing possible effects on Emma, I suspended the trials temporarily. When we returned to the secret base, I examined the girl for signs of damage, but she appeared to be unharmed. She still retains no memories from her intervals in the suit. The one thing she admitted was experiencing a frightful dream. Hence, physical abilities of the wearer with built-in muscle enhancing technology. Pokeball Jack. A hacking cable on the neck piece allows the wearer to upload a computer virus to Pokeballs and override their systems. This provides access to control the Pokemon. The virus also magnifies the Pokemon's power. Optically disguises the wearer based on the current understanding of Kecleon and Ditto's physical transformations. Remote control of the suit protects against the risk of its wearer going renegade. AI personalities are pre-programmed, modeled on common trainer types. When the suit is controlled remotely, the wearer's consciousness is suppressed. The wearer experiences a coma-like state. Posted an advertisement for part-time work at the Lysander Cafe to recruit a test subject for the suit's field trials. The expansion suit should even make an average trainer into a superhuman force, a force to be reckoned with. It's the ultimate result of my life study, my magnum opus. The trials must be a success. I wait on the appearance of a young, healthy, and ambitious test subject. At long last, a response came from my advertisement for part-time work. The subject's name is Emma. She's a healthy girl, 16 years of age. When I attempted to explain the intent of my research, she gave little sign of understanding. She does not appear to understand the passion I've put into the suit research, and she showed interest in continuing with the trials. Now that Team Flare have been disbanded, my funds are running severely low. I hired her on the spot. The trials must proceed with no time lost. First, I'll measure Emma's physical and mental abilities to ensure she can complete the trials. I've customized the suit to better fit Emma's frame. I've designated the codename Essentia to be used when Emma is wearing the expansion suit. Why did the remote control malfunction only that one time? Do I need to do more than simply put her in a state of sleep? Must I subdue her spirit, too? No. Doing that would put far too great a strain upon Emma's mind. Oh, you're the boy from the glitch trial. You've been interfering with my research. Very well. You will be the next subject for my trials. If Essentia can defeat you in the expansion suit, that is all the proof necessary to show that my research has been correct from the start. Come, Essentia! Now battle my Essentia. Pokeball Jack function initiated. Virus potency set to 60%. We've been going for over an hour and a half, but this is like the end, so we'll just wrap up Pokemon X today, and maybe I'll stream some Splatoon 2 tomorrow. There's gonna be more Splatfests, so I need more practice. So I don't mess things up like I did during the last one. Damien was asking you about how many badges you have so that he could trade you some Pokemon. He asked about badges. Yeah, he asked about badges so that the Pokemon will actually listen to you. Friend code. If you don't know what that is, then head to the face icon on the 3DS home screen. You should see your friend card there, and that'll have 12 numbers on it. Anyway, astonishing, more than satisfactory. But Essentia skills go far beyond this. Now battle on, my Essentia! Pokeball Jack function initiated. Virus potency set to 70%. Right, we have Steel Wing, so this is fine. Rather, it should be fine. Ah, it avoided it. Alright. Flaro is not having a great time. Let's send in the last. You know what? We should be fine to use Earthquake again. Nucleus, good level 72. Nice. Wonderful. Magnificent. But Essentia's only getting started. Now battle. Battle on, my Essentia. Pokeball Jack function initiated. Virus potency set to 80%. Come, we can still go on, or are you worn out? Too bad that Essentia will never experience physical or mental fatigue, as long as she wears the expansion suit I designed. Now battle on, my Essentia! What? That is enough. What? Who are you two? Why are you here? Mimi is a Psychic-type Pokemon. It's only natural that it could find the friend to whom it has opened its heart. You can't just barge in on a private residence like this. This is a crime. That may have been true had we forced our way onto the property. However, all we did was step into a wide-open elevator. Notwithstanding that, Kool-Aid is the partner of the Great Looker. Were he in trouble, I would follow to the highest height in the fathomless depths. Still, you will not capture me. Go, Essentia, get them all! Stop this, Emma. It's useless, you fools. Nothing you try will work. Emma cannot hear you. The one in control of Essentia is not Emma, but me. Can you hear me, Emma? If you can wake yourself up, I know you can break free of that suit. Awaken! Open your eyes! Emma! Emma! Isn't the power of science amazing? There's no way she will hear you now. Mimi, get back. What? How can this be happening? Not a problem though. Watch this. Remote control function set to maximum output. Kool-Aid, you must go. Stop Emma for me. We should be fine. Okay, Crobat, we get it. You're worried about me using amnesia because it's a psychic type move. I understand. Flare level 73. And you're about to send in Malamar, psychic dark type. Unfortunately, well, technically I do have a bug type move because, Reuniquelus's hidden power is, bug, but this is just easier. There are no more Pokeballs. You must stop fighting. Emma! No, Emma, what can I do? Remote control. Power down. Deactivate. Emma, are you alright? All I did was turn off the remote control capability. There was never any danger to the girl. What? Oh, Dr. Zarosik. Are we all done for today? Yes, my girl. We're done. You did a good job, Emma. The trials are now complete. I'm afraid your job is all over. Oh, really? Then I guess I've got to start looking for a new job again. Huh? Wait, why is everyone here? I thought it was a secret that I was working here. Emma, are you alright? What do you mean? I've just been taking a nap. My job here was really easy. All I had to do was wear this suit while I snoozed away. What are you doing here, Mr. Looker? I thought you were in the hospital. No. You see, I got special permission to check myself out of the hospital. I had to make sure you were okay, Emma. I had to see you, so I found out where you worked and came to find you. Oh, I see. I was afraid you might be mad because I started working without telling you. I kept it a secret all this time. You really are a great detective, aren't you, Mr. Looker? You found me anyway. Naturally. Now, Emma, how about you go and get some dinner? I need to have a little grown-up talk with Dr. Zarosik here. Oh, sure, no problem. We'll head out now. Let's all go together. Mimi, and you too, Kool-Aid. That may be that, but I think it's time you and I had a little chat, Dr. Zarosik. Of course. Why would I mind having a chat with you, Looker? Or so you're apparently called. Let us get down to it. I would like to straighten this out before Emma returns. Dr. Zarosik, could you please confirm one small thing for me? The criminal mastermind behind all these incidents was you yourself? Oh, right enough. The graffiti in the art museum and the theft of the trainer's Pokeballs? All me, controlling a center remotely with the expansion suit. Emma was clinically unconscious in the suit. Her mind had no clue what her body was doing. She has zero responsibility for any of the crimes. You need not doubt her. That's how it is. If you're apprehending anyone, it should be me alone. For a minute, let's say I believe your statements. You had better believe it. Emma's a fine person. She may be a bit foolish, but she's strong and clear in purpose. Yes, clarity. It is required when one dedicates oneself to a single pursuit. Clarity of heart and of purpose is needed if work such as my research is to succeed. The expansion suit that I dreamed of could only have been created thanks to the clear dedication of that girl's heart. When you add all that up, it means that I have no regrets. Take me away, officer. I hear you. Once I have everything in order, I'll ask you to accompany me to the station. And that is all I have to say to you as Looker of the International Police. What I say to you now, I say as simply Mr. Looker, young Emma's guardian. Would you care to stay and visit a while longer with Emma and me? She seems to have grown quite fond of you, you know. We are all about to have dinner together, and she was hoping you would join us. I would like to wait until tomorrow, after she's enjoyed a last cheerful night, before I must tell her the truth. Dr. Zarosik? Looker, or whatever your name truly is. Your soft words are unexpected, but not unappreciated. Thanks. Hello, Kool-Aid. Can you hear me? It's me, Emma. I have incredible news for you, so please come to the Looker Bureau. Final chapter. Finally, Kool-Aid. What took you so long? Guess what? Mr. Looker is getting out of the hospital, finally! I wanted us all to be here to welcome him home. Oh, Mimi, you're back. Come on, Mimi. You're part of the welcome party, too. Huh? What's wrong with Mimi? I think it's holding something. It's a letter? It's from Mr. Looker. Kool-Aid, I'll read it aloud, okay? To my dearest friends, I must have but a moment of your time. It is I, the great detective Looker. I write today because there is something I must confess to you. This is confidential, top secret. I'm not a private detective at all, but an officer of the International Police. You are shocked, of course. My hard-boiled detective act was brilliantly flawless after all. But I know you've been worrying about my long hospital stay and the strange illness that kept me there. The truth is, I'm the very picture of health. My hospital stay was a ruse to keep you all out of harm's way. My intentions were only the best, but it was still a lie, for which I humbly apologize. However, my friends, there is another reason for this letter. And so I must request of you just a minute or two more. I came to this region for an investigation. Detective Officer Looker was on the case. And indeed, thanks to yours truly, the case is now closed. My greatness prevailed. I cheer, and yet it also means my time in Kalos is done. I must say goodbye to this lovely region, and more painfully, to you, my friends. Thank you all for your assistance, and adieu. P.S. To Kool-Aid, my colleague, you have been the perfect partner. For all that you have done for me in our time together, I would like to present you with my cherished codename, Looker. And for Emma and Mimi, to the two of you, I leave the Looker Bureau. I purchased the whole building, so never again will you have to worry about rent. It is now yours to do with as you will. What is this? Is he joking? What's this international police? He wouldn't go and leave us, would he? Why? Could he leave without even saying a word to us? It can't be. He can't go. I don't want him to go off somewhere without us. He can't have gotten far yet, right? Kool-Aid, I'm going after him. Alright, it's off to the museum one more time. Oh, you're that curious man who came the last time. Well, the repairs to the mural have been completed now, and the police officer who just left told me the suspect has been apprehended. Oh, you're that same kid who came before to see the mural. The criminal responsible was caught, did you know? I overheard the director of the museum talking with the police. But still, it sure was odd. Why do you think the police officer looked so sad when he walked out of here? Kool-Aid, I just got a message from Zerosik. He's with Looker at Lysander Cafe. I want to take Mimi there. Hurry over and join us. First things first, we should probably genuinely heal. Not that there's a battle coming up, I don't think, but still. I'm telling you, I gave them back. Every last one of them. Fine. If you really say that you returned all the Pokeballs that Essentia stole. And I did! I returned them! And I'm turning myself in without a fight, so just give me a minute. There is no minute to give you. Our train is about to depart. Haha, here they come. Alright, have a good one, Damien. What? Kool-Aid? Why are you here? Because I contacted Emma, of course. I'm sure she'll be here any minute, too. Where is he? Hold on, wait for me, Mr. Looker! Good timing, Emma. Oh, Dr. Zerosik. Thank you for your message. Mr. Looker, I've been searching everywhere for you. Please, tell me why, please. Why did you lie to us? Why are you leaving us behind? I'm sorry, Emma, but my letter explains everything. I work for the International Police. I'm a globe-trotting, crime-fighting elite. Wherever there's a case, I must go. Justice awaits. Then take me and Mimi with you. We'll join whatever police. We can be police or anything. If only we could just stay together. Emma, I wish it could be like that. You can't come. It's not possible at all. Why not? Why can't we? I'm part of the Looker Bureau too. I'm your assistant, aren't I? In fact, the time has come for you to graduate from being my assistant. As of this moment, I name you the new head of the Looker Bureau. What? Listen to me, Emma. You were born and raised in this fair city. Every day of your life you've been here. You're the only one who knows this city inside and out. No one else could. No one else could do the things you can do for it. I pass my torch of brilliant detectiving to you. Take my place, and keep protecting the peace of Lumio City. But that's not fair at all. Come on, Kool-Aid, say something. Tell him he's wrong. Emma, please. I must ask you to respect the necessity of my decision. Kool-Aid understands perfectly why I must go. It's the way of partners. He's my partner. We understand each other. Oh, Mimi. Please don't make a sad face on my account. No matter where I go, our bonds will never change. You will be my dear friends from the Looker Bureau, always and forever. Yes, that is it! Bonds! The preposterous notion which cannot be seen nor measured. And yet, I cannot deny that they do still exist. Fear not, Emma, for I suspect that you will always be tied to the International Police by your bonds. Dr. Zorosik. Emma, I give you my expansion suit. I've removed the remote control functionality, so you needn't worry. As the new head detective in town, please use your powers as Essentia to protect your beloved Lumio City. And please take all the Pokemon that I raised for so long. They're yours now. Dr. Zorosik. Dr. Zorosik, you tried to do terrible things to the world, I guess. I find it hard to see you as that kind of person. I only became a Pokemon trainer thanks to you being there for me. I will always cherish your Pokemon and your suit, Dr. Zorosik. I won't forget our bonds either. Everyone, I'm sorry, but we're nearly out of time. Our train is due to depart. Mr. Looker, I think I understand. And I know what I'm gonna do. I'll keep on working hard for you. I've got Mimi and Kool-Aid to help me. With Dr. Zorosik's Pokemon and expansion suit, I'll become the new head of the Looker Bureau. I leave it in your hands, Emma. I'll rest easy, knowing you're on the case. Emma, don't you mess this up, my girl. Kool-Aid, Emma, Mimi. I entrust to you three the great task of protecting the peace of Lumio City. Thank you for everything. Farewell, my friends. Thank you, and goodbye. That's enough. Hey, Mimi? You know, we've made a lot of really good friends since we left the alleys. Mr. Kool-Aid and Mr. Looker and Dr. Zorosik, too. Mimi, those two old guys really did everything for us. that's what it's like to have a father? Nothing. Never mind. Of course, you wouldn't know any better than me, Mimi. But I'm still glad. I'm glad we got to meet them. Our story together ends here, but their story is just beginning. Is there one more Holocaster message? Nope. Then let's head back to where it all began one final time. That's it for Pokemon X. Thank you all so much for tuning in during this series. It was so fun to revisit this game. Generation 6 is one of my favorites. And I feel like it's underrated quite a bit. It's held back by the beginning, which is somewhat constructed. Like, there's a lot going on. So, yeah. Thank you all so much for tuning in. And I'll see you back here soon for Pokemon Crystal.